Good morning, everybody. I have some very exciting news today. Super exciting. And it's actually looking like fall, even though it's about to be winter. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hello, my name is Hannah Bloom. Oh my god, I'm back in this chair. So, we're gonna talk about some exciting news. I am buying a car. As a car goes by. That was a lot of people in that car. It looked like one of those clown cars. But it was like a Jeep. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be buying a car. Now, I'm going to be telling you it's most likely gonna be a Nissan. Why a Nissan? Well, they're reliable. I did go out and look at some cars here, and boy, let me tell you, they're expensive. So, yeah, my thought process?
I'm going to Florida.
Was there thought into it? Yes. Yes, there was. I know some people might be like, why would you travel halfway across the country just for a car? Well, okay. Thought process number one, family. Number two, the cars are a lot cheaper over there. Why? I don't know, but they are. And three, a road trip. I get a road trip out of it. And just like traveling in general, I always come back. Literally always. It's just where everybody is. Anyways, so I did look at a Ford Focus, and I really like the Jeep Trailhawk, but people were telling me not to get it, and like, oh, Jeep is unreliable, blah, 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 blah. I like it, but it's just not in my price point, or else I probably would have got it. Not gonna lie. Because it was in this green.
And I love green.
Especially in cars, something about it, and I love it. So yeah, I looked at the Nissan Altima, Nissan Sentra, Nissan Rogue. I don't know. Those are all the Nissan ones I can think of, but the ones that I like are the Nissan Rogue and the Nissan Altima. So my plan is to go to Florida, bring the little dude, because what's a road trip without your dog? And he loves the CAR. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I have not had my own car in so long. It's a pretty big step. Not only that, but I've never bought my own car. A lot of exciting things happening. I'm not doing it alone, that's for sure, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I know for sure if I went there alone, one, I'm a female, two, I'm like small, three, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm very gullible. Like, unfortunately I am. So any car guy is gonna come up to me and like, oh, you should get this one. Blah, 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 blah.
And I'm like, sold.
No, not happening. Because it's like, I don't know. Like, trust me, I have a voice of my own and I speak up, but it's just like when I don't know when I'm talking about, like at a car dealership, I don't know, I just feel a little like weird about it. Obviously, like I've driven a car. I call SUVs and cars. Like obviously an SUV is a type of car, but if you want to know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Pretty much want to test drive all the ones that I'm looking at. Maybe not all of them, because I feel like if I see them in person, they might be different than the pictures online. Background information, I am getting a used car. Paying it outright is the plan. My plan is really, my dad told me of this one car place, and that's really the only car place I've been looking at, because they have so many cars, so many good reviews, and their prices are great, the miles are great. So that's really what I'm thinking. Obviously, I'm gonna go to other places to look at cars, but I'm really set on this place because I haven't found any other great deals like this. And then they have this little thing that's like, if you buy it outright with cash, then, or not cash, but like cash card, then you get like $1,000 off or something, and I'm here for that. Yeah, so I don't have the pictures of the cars, unfortunately, and if you saw my other video, the Christmas gift video, yeah, that was a disaster. Okay, a disaster, because I tried to use this one app to let me have the pictures and the thing, and it just kept crashing on me, and I'm telling you, whole thing. So there's gonna be a whole other video, like there's definitely gonna be a whole nother video when I go to Florida, and I'm gonna show you everything that I'm kind of thinking. I have written some notes, and now since I'm buying it in Florida and driving it all the way back to California, it's kind of complicated because they're in California. I don't know if you know, but smog testing is a thing. It has something to do with emissions, and honestly, like, I'll pass it. I ain't getting anything crazy. Like, I totally could, but we have to be rational with our thinking and smart. Because if I really wanted to, I could buy a Dodge Challenger, but that's not realistic and it's not smart, so we're not doing it. This car should last like a good couple of years. Honey, what are you doing? So with this one car place that I've been looking into, I found like 7 options, and then, you know, with car buying, cars are going to be going, people are going to be buying them. So then I had to cross off 2 of my options, which were in the lower category. So that didn't work out, but that's fine. Personally, I didn't really like those that much anyways, but like money price, it was great. So we're gonna go from price point first, like lowest to highest. The things that I've been paying attention to are miles, because I'm gonna have to drive it back, and that's like 2,000 and something miles that I have to consider, because actually when I get it here, it's gonna be whatever the miles are now, add the additional 2,000 something, and that's pretty much like the mileage. I've been looking at the mileage and the color, and you know, in my eyes, I have to like the car that I'm buying. So things factor in. I never once in my life did I want a red car, but they had a red Rogue, and I was like, that doesn't look bad, but they sold it. So, and I really don't like white cars. No offense if you have a white car, but I think they look like teeth to me. Like, They just do. The lowest price right now, we have a 2018. Now this is pretty much 2018 to 2020 cars, which that's great. So we have a 2018 Nissan Altima, and the miles on that is 47,562. This one was a Nissan Altima, and the price of this is $15,484, and it's gray. Now, this one didn't have my main things that I have to have: a backup camera. That's really it. What I want to have: sunroof, have leather seats, heated seats, you know, that'd be life. But I'm also buying a car in Florida, and heated seats aren't really a priority there because it's pretty much hot all the time. So, that's so funny, Charlie just so yeah, that one's like a dark gray. It looks nice, and I believe it has cloth seats. Almost all of these have cloth seats, which I'm not very keen on because the mess. I'm just thinking about the mess factor of it, and that scares me. But seat covers are a thing, so that's just what I might have to do. So we have that one, and now what I was told is that I would have to pay sales tax in Florida and in California. And then I called the DMV today, made an appointment, so when I get back I can like do the registration, title, all that fun crap that costs more money, fun stuff. With that, I've been told I had to pay too, but then the DMV person, she was about to tell me, and then my phone cut off, and then I was really mad because she didn't even call me back. Like, I stayed on the phone, and then she hung up, and I was like, okay, because I didn't want to hang up and then she not call me, but then she hung up and then she didn't call me back, and I was like, cool. So, didn't get that answer, but I'm getting mixed responses right now. I'm getting, oh, yes, you do. I'm getting, oh, no, you don't. So, just preparing for the worst and saying that I do. I expect the worst pretty much always. Like, that's bad. It's not good to think like that, but it's just what I do, because if the worst happens, then it's like, I knew it. And if the worst doesn't happen, like, yay, woo, it didn't happen. Yeah, so I'm expecting for the worst, that I do have to pay the California and the Florida tax, which is whatever. Like, if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. But it's still cheaper than getting a car here, because the cars here are expensive and have more miles, like, by far. I'm gonna tell you, I have it written down. I have like a lot of notes. That Florida's sale tax is $1,350. Who knew? Car taxes were so expensive, because I did not know that. $1,350 in Florida. So that's cool. California is $1,232 from my findings. It was like 7.25%. So that's what that number is, which honestly, I don't even know if that's correct. It's what the internet said, but the fact that California is lower and Florida's higher is kind of like confusing to me, because California is way more expensive. Anyways, that's the tax. And so with that, the 2018 Nissan Altima in the gray color, with just tax added. Now, this does not include like the registration, the title, the license plate, like, does not include any of that. I don't even know how much that's gonna cost, but hopefully not $1,000. fingers crossed, okay? But that is $18,066. So that's the first one, that's the cheapest. Second cheapest, which I am considering, is this 2020 Nissan Rogue S. S is Sport. Mileage is 49,602, which is a little high. I'm not gonna lie, because it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, 52 something thousand something. I don't know. When I get back here, SUV. And do I need an SUV? No. But I'm short and I like to be up high and there's a lot of room and you can just, I don't know, I like them. But we'll see if I can drive it, you know. Haven't driven one in forever. That one's silver. The price is $15,994. At this point, pretty much like $16,000, but it's 15. Says 15. I'll take it. This one, I like the look of it. It is the 2020, so it looks different. Personally, I don't like anything past, like, the Rogues. I don't like the 2018 Rogues. I think they look stupid, in my opinion. I don't like the front of them. One plus the sales tax is going to be $18,576. The Nissan Rogue has cloth seats, not heated, no sunroof, backup camera. It looks really nice. I'm hoping, because all these are used, that there's not any staining. I really, really hope so. Because I already saw one that had staining and that automatically made me say no to it. And because it was the 2018 Rogue and I was just, I don't like what it looks like. And then there was staining and I was like, well, I definitely don't want that. Like, it'd be different if I liked the look of it and there was like minimal staining, but it's just like, it was like pink staining. Don't know what it is, don't want to know what it is. But very grateful of this place and their prices, because the price, okay, amazing. The miles, amazing, because what I have seen is either high price and high miles, which makes no sense, or high price and low miles. But I just can't justify spending all of my money on a car. Can't do it. Don't think that's very reasonable. I want to have some savings, you know. Third one is the 2018 Nissan Altima. Mileage is 44,330, which is nice because that's a little lower than the other two. And the price actually just dropped, which I was very happy about. It is $16,484. Dark gray, but it has that like silvery color. I don't know. It's a gray. It's a dark gray. So for the 2018 Nissan Altima, that one I am considering, I will say, because if you look at the inside, like in my head, I wanted an SUV. That's what I was thinking. And then I saw this car and then I kept going back and forth and looking at it and I was like, and then I noticed there is a blue stripe on the seats. And I don't know. It's very nice. And the price is nice. The miles are nice. Leather seats. Heated seats, two of the things that I don't need but would like, and a backup camera. I like it. I can't set my heart on these because it could be gone, but this is just helpful for me to have You know, you don't want to go into a car place and not know what you're looking for. Been there, done that. It's quite annoying, and I feel like it's annoying to the other people because we're just like looking at everything. One with the sales tax is going to be $19,066. So it is higher. And then like you have to realize that there's going to be all the other fees. I don't know. Obviously, actually, I'm going to be walking out of the car lot paying less than this, but it's kind of, if I don't have to pay to sales tax, that's going to be amazing because then it's going to be less than this, and I'm really going to be spending what I thought I was going to be spending, which is around $18,000. I've marked it up to $19,000. Next car, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fourth car we have is the 2019 Nissan Rogue S. Another SUV, another sport. And it's like, it doesn't have to be sport, it's just what they have. The mileage is 34,377, which is the cheapest mileage in my list. So that's what makes me like think about this one. And this one is a black SUV. I know it has cloth seats, backup camera, and it was dirty in the pictures, so I don't know if they're staining, but that one seems like pretty good. With the tax, we have, it's going to be $19,356. And then last but not least, 2020 Nissan Altima. Mileage is 45,498. So it's kind of like in the middle. And obviously this is a car. And it's in blue. I like the blue. I think it looks very nice. My phone hates me. I was literally recording and it decided to stop. So we're back at it. Last that I left on was the 2020 Nissan Altima blue car. I'm not thinking about buying this one. I kind of crossed it out in my head, but when I get there, I'm going to look and possibly test drive them. If I really like it, I will test drive it. But in my head right now, I kind of have two that I already am pretty like, have my heart set on. But with this blue one, it is the highest at $16,994, and with sales tax, $19,576. So keep in mind that this is with 2 sales tax, so I'm hoping that I'll only have to pay 1, because then the price will be lowered so much more, and then I'll be paying what I thought I was going to be paying, and that's the key, guys. I really hope. But if not, again, it's okay, because this is still the cheapest that I'm gonna find, and it's great. So there's a lot that goes into buying a car that I didn't know, because this is my first time buying a car. I hope I helped. If you're watching this and you know nothing, just like I did, I mean, I still don't really know much, but there's definitely going to be another video, and I'm gonna show the whole process and all that fun stuff. But that is all we have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like and a comment, and stay tuned, because we got some exciting things coming ahead of us. I mean, the road trip, that's gonna be fun for sure. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I was thinking I was gonna be home for Christmas, but now I'm kind of thinking, what's the point? I have no plans for Christmas. I'm gonna be alone for Christmas. Pretty depressing. So it's like, let's be on the road. I don't know. I'm going back and forth with it. I mean, this little thing is gonna be with me. I apologize. Might as well live on an airport at this place. Oh, sorry. But, yeah. Stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. And adios, amigos.